Hey everyone, Jason here, digital marketing consultant, and in this YouTube ads guide, you're going to learn how to use the power of YouTube discovery ads to accelerate your channel growth by driving more views and hopefully more subscribers. So timestamps below, along with some other helpful videos to growing your channel and advanced tutorials on other YouTube ad campaign types. So here, let's go ahead, dive right into the Google Ads interface and make some campaigns. Now, if you don't already have a Google Ads account, you can just Google search Google Ads and you'll be able to set one up for free. This is how you're going to run YouTube ads because Google owns YouTube after all, so you're going to use the Google Ads platform. Now, the type of campaigns we're going to be setting up, we're going to be running ads as discovery ads. So these aren't going to be those annoying skippable ones that show up in front of videos. These are going to be at the top of search results, and they're also going to be on the sidebar as suggested. And these are the best types of ads to use when it comes to growing your channel fast. So let's go ahead, talk about what do you need to set up in order to put together this campaign. We're going to create a very simple campaign, which is 3 ad groups, and we're going to choose 3 videos to run as ads. You don't need to record any special videos for your ads, but you do have to re-upload. So make sure you keep watching until we get to messaging. So the first thing you need to do is, of course, connect your YouTube account to your Google Ads account. Now, you can have multiple ads accounts connected to multiple channels and vice versa, so nothing set in stone here. So all you need to do is inside of your Google Ads account, we'll come up here to Tools and Settings, and then we'll click on Setup, and we'll click on Linked Accounts. Once you do, you'll see a bunch of options here, but we're going to scroll down and click on YouTube. So we'll click on Details here, and then you'll go ahead and click on Add a Channel. Once you do, you'll just drop in your channel URL, and you should be able to find a picture of yourself or whatever your channel logo is. Go ahead and click on that and then say, I own this channel. And once you do, you'll be able to click Continue to YouTube. And when you do, there will be this pop-up menu that comes up on your YouTube creator dashboard, and you're going to go ahead and give the ads account a name. Now, this is just an internal reference for you to let you know what Google Ads account has been connected to your YouTube account, and you'll go ahead and leave all of these checked because you want Google Ads to be able to see all of your YouTube data. So once you have given it a name, we can just go ahead and click on link here. And once you see account link has been saved, you're good to go. We can jump back over to Google Ads. We will refresh the page here, load a little bit, and then you'll see that our channel is now connected to our Google Ads account. And that's all you need to do in order to start running YouTube ads with your Google Ads account. So we'll go ahead and click this back button here, and we'll come back to our campaign overview. So that's all you need to do to set up your account. Now it's time to actually build your campaign. So taking a look at this diagram, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a campaign, and then inside that campaign, we're going to have a groups of YouTube channels, and those are going to be our ad groups, and inside of our ad groups, we are going to have our ads. Now, this is very, very important. When it comes to your placements or when it comes to whatever targeting you decide to use with YouTube ads, only have one targeting per ad group. So each ad group is going to be one YouTube channel that we're targeting. That's the best that we've found for growing channels. And then inside of your ad groups, you will have 3 separate videos, top performing videos. We'll talk about how to choose those in a little bit here. And as we dive in, I'll reference some areas where you can experiment in the future if you want to get a little more advanced. And for the daily budget here, you'll notice it's 5 cents to $5. Yes, you can spend 50 cents a day on YouTube ads. We have several campaigns that do that. They only get a couple views, of course, but they definitely still work and bring in subscribers. So once you're back in your Google Ads overview, you'll go ahead and click on campaign here, and then we'll click on new campaign, and we'll create campaign without goals or guidance. There are a bunch of other options here, but those are just here designed to help people who don't understand how to use the Google Ads interface to kind of guide them through. I don't like using them simply because they take away some options. So we'll go ahead and click on without a goal, and then we'll click continue. And when we do, we will select video, of course, because we want to run video ads, and we will go ahead and click on continue. And then we will just leave it at custom video campaign. This gives you the most flexibility. You can see there are a bunch of different types, but just go ahead and leave it at custom because you're trying to accelerate your channel growth, get more views, and hopefully get some more subscribers. So let's go ahead and click on continue now. And now we're in our campaign settings. So this is going to be where we're going to name our campaign, choose our location targeting, the types of videos we want to show up on, and of course our budget. So first we'll give our campaign a name, go ahead and put discovery at the end so you know the types of ads that are inside here. You're never going to have discovery ad groups and in-stream ad groups in the same campaign. That's just a big no-no. So we'll go ahead and skip the bid strategy because cost per view is the way you're going to want to bid. There's another strategy where you can use CPM, but I won't get into that. Cost per view is the way to go. That's what CPV stands for. And instead of campaign total, we're actually going to go to a daily budget. So when you enter a number here, we're going to do $250 a day. This is the maximum your campaign will spend over the course of the day. This has nothing to do with how much you pay per view. This is just the total amount across all your ad groups for this one campaign. What's the maximum you're willing to pay per day? So it resets. So you'll pay $250 Monday, $250 Tuesday, $250 Wednesday, and so on and so forth until you turn it off or just cancel the campaign. So because it's going to keep going, I recommend doing a 2-week period to start. So let's say we're doing this super far in the future. I'll go ahead and start this on a Thursday, and then I want to select an end date, and I'll do that for 2 weeks later. The reason you want to put an end date is Google will continue to spend your daily budget. It will go on and on forever, and I've had heard horror stories of people who forgot that it was on. And it really doesn't matter why you forgot. Google will continue to charge you. So go ahead and set it for 2 weeks just in case you forget that you put together a campaign. You always have that cutoff. You can always turn it back on and add another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or just let it run indefinitely. And so that's all you need to do for your budget, and then making sure that your budget doesn't go on forever and ever. Now, the next section you want to come down to here is the locations. And when it comes to networks, go ahead and leave these unchecked for now. So we'll go ahead and click on enter another location, and we'll click on advanced search, and then we'll add locations in bulk. So here's what I recommend doing. Choose the top 5 to 7 countries of where your viewers are from. And you will be able to see this inside of your Creator Studio dashboard. If you don't have enough data to know what countries you should be targeting, then just target the one that you're in or target the one where you want viewers from, and then just keep going from there. So I'm going to go and copy a bunch of English-speaking countries here from an Excel sheet, and then I'll just go ahead and paste them in. I'll click on search. And then I can target all of them and click on save. So now I am going to run YouTube ads to the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. And we'll go ahead and click on save here. And then when I scroll down, you'll see that you can also edit the languages. I like to focus on the country and not necessarily the language. If that's really important because you're targeting a language that isn't the primary language of the countries that you're targeting, then go ahead and enter it here. The reason I recommend leaving it blank is it's going to increase the cost per view. And people are going to be clicking on your ads. So if it's in the wrong language, they're probably not going to click on your ad. So people who don't speak English probably aren't going to be clicking on an ad that has an English headline and English thumbnail text. So let's go ahead and come down to, skipping ahead, we're coming down to content exclusions here. So here you want to click expanded inventory. The reason you want to click expanded inventory is you don't care what videos your ads show up next to. Big brands are very, very concerned that they're going to show up on a video that's going to make their brand look bad. And as a marketer personally, I don't think you should care what your ideal viewer is watching. When we go through targeting, you're going to be targeting the right type of people. And so it makes no sense to target someone but say, hey, I don't want to show the ad when they're watching a specific type of content. If your ideal viewer likes watching that content, you might as well be advertising there as well. This is also going to help lowering your ad costs because all of the big businesses are scared and they're running on standard and limited, not expanded. So this is a great way to keep your ad costs nice and low and keep away from competing with the big businesses. So the next one, once we've clicked expanded inventory, we're going to come down here to excluded types and labels. So here we don't want to show up on embedded YouTube videos, and we're going to uncheck content not yet labeled. So what this means is, first, if a YouTube video is playing on someone's blog or some random website, we don't want our ad showing up. This actually isn't going to matter because we're not doing in-stream, but just check it anyway. And then content not yet labeled. So if someone uploads a video and inside of their dashboard, another YouTuber hasn't gone through and said whether it's a mature audience or for kids only or something like that, then your ad wouldn't run on it if this wasn't unchecked. So this means if the video's on YouTube, show my ad there. I don't care because it's your ideal viewer, right? So it's just another way to lower your ad costs. I'm taking way too long on this. Let's speed things up here and skip the last couple of settings that you have, because these really aren't going to matter when you're running a campaign designed to drive more views and subscribers to your channel. You can go ahead and leave all these alone, especially frequency capping. You're not going to be spending enough money to have your ads annoying people. So let's go ahead and click on skip ad group creation for now. This will be advanced, but you'll see why we want to do this. And we'll go ahead and click on skip, and then we'll just create our campaign. So we'll click on create campaign here, continue to our campaign, and now you have created your campaign. You're ready to add your targeting, which is going to be how we choose who the ads show up to, and we're ready to add our ads. So if we go back to our diagram, you'll see here at the top, we've set up the campaign. So we've chosen the countries, we've chosen the type of inventory, we've picked our daily budget, and now it's time to create our ad groups. And this is going to be where we decide who we are targeting. So there are a lot of different targeting options inside of Google Ads. You can create custom audiences, you can use keywords, you can use audiences like in-market and affinity and custom intent, but here we're gonna keep things simple. We're going to target other YouTube channels of similar content and similar viewership. So to do this, it's very simple. Let's go back into the Google Ads interface here, and we're inside of the campaign that we just made. And by the way, if we didn't do anything else, the campaign wouldn't run, right? Because we don't have any ad groups. We need ad groups to run the campaign. So we'll go ahead and click on the plus button here, and we'll give our ad group a name. So I'm going to name it Channel Video Creators. So let's say we're going to be promoting some content around how to grow a YouTube channel. It's a little meta since this is also about how to grow a YouTube channel, so it just seemed fitting. So we'll call it the ad group name Channel Video Creators. So that lets me know it's a channel and it's targeting channel video creators. And then you have all of these settings that I recommend just leave them alone. Unless your age, gender, parental status is super, super important, like it's vital to your content for some reason, you can go ahead and change these. Otherwise, just ignore them, because it's the more you set up here, the higher your ad costs are going to be. And when we're trying to drive views and subs, we need those views to be as low as possible. So let's go ahead and click on placements here. And then all you need to do is paste in the URL of the YouTube channel you want to target. So you should be targeting YouTube channels that are very similar to the type of content that you want to create. So we'll go ahead and click on channel here, and then you'll see that we have video creators, so we can check the box. And now this ad group is going to show our ads on people who are subscribed or interested in video creators. So this does not mean that our ads will only show up if someone's watching a video creator's video. What we're doing is we're targeting the audience of this YouTube channel, not the channel itself. I know that's a little bit of a confusing distinction, but I get a lot of questions about this because you're going to see your ads show up on a lot of other channels and a lot of other videos that aren't this channel. And that's because your ads are going to be following the viewership, not the content. So let's go ahead and come down here. We're going to put in our maximum cost per view, and I recommend starting it at 5 cents. And what this is telling Google is the maximum amount we want to pay for someone to click on our ad. We'll get to ad creation down here in a little bit in the next section, but for now, we're just gonna leave it at 5 cents, and every time someone clicks on our ad, that's what we are going to pay. So we'll go ahead and click on skip ad creation, and yes, we want to skip. And when we save ad group, we're going to be asked a very important question that is irrevocable, and that is, do you want to create discovery or do you want skippable in-stream? In-stream ads are the ads that show up in front of a video and someone can skip after 5 seconds. Discovery ads are the ones that are going to be showing up in search results and in suggested. That's what we want to grow our channels, because we want to promote content in the same fashion that someone would find us organically. We don't want our content videos popping up in front of other videos. That's for a completely different strategy. So we'll click on video discovery. You cannot undo this. And we'll go ahead and click on save format. So now we have our first ad group that's going to target the audience of video creators. So I'm going to make 2 more, and I recommend you do at least 2 more. You don't want more than 7 ad groups when you're doing this. So we'll go ahead and click on the plus button button again. This time we'll do Think Media, which is another great channel about how to make videos. And we'll go on placements. We will search for them, and then we'll click on YouTube channels here, click the square, and now we're targeting, now this ad group is targeting Think Media. And in terms of the number of subscribers a channel needs to have, you want the channel to at least have 100,000. If you're targeting channels with less than 100,000 subs, you're probably not going to get very many impressions or views. So the bid will be the exact same. We'll go ahead and save ad group creation, or go ahead and skip ad creation, and we'll click on skip again, save the ad group. We'll click on Discovery Ad here and click Save Format. And now we have 2 ad groups. So I know this might seem a little repetitive. If you get it, you're like, just move on to the ads. Here's the timestamp for that. I'm going to make one more ad group here so that our campaign is complete, because we want a minimum of 3, maximum of 7. And we'll go ahead and click on plus here, and we'll do Nick Nimmin, who's another channel that helps YouTube channels grow. We'll go to placements, search for his channel name or channel URL here, and we'll just click on him. Come down here, we'll go to 5 cents a view, skip ad creation. Yes, we want to skip, save ad group, view discovery ads, and then save the format. And with that, we have the ad groups that we need. So going back to our diagram here, the first section, after we connected our YouTube channel, we created the campaign. And now we just created the ad groups, which is telling Google how we're telling Google who we want our videos to show up for. And so we're going to follow the viewership of these YouTube channels. So now it's time to create our ads. So these are the videos that will actually show up, that people will hopefully actually watch and hit that subscribe button afterwards, right? So let's go ahead and jump back into the Google Ads interface and create our ad. So we'll go ahead and click on the first ad group here to create our ad. I'll show you how you can just copy these over to your other ad groups. So we'll click on the Think Media channel ad group, and it'll automatically take us to ads inside the ad group. So if you ever get lost as to where you are, you can see up top we have all campaigns, we have Fresh Fans Academy Discovery, which is our campaign, and then we have our channel Think Media, which is our ad group. So you can always click on one of these to go up a level. And we'll go ahead and click on the plus button here, and then we will paste in the URL of the video that we want to promote. And then you can click over here for preview just to see how the ad is going to look on different screen sizes and different locations. So this would be desktop suggested, and if we come back over here, this would be desktop search. And just like when you upload a new YouTube video, you'll be able to select some random screenshots as your thumbnail, or you can use the default one. So you'll come down here, and for the headline, description, and ad name, just go ahead and follow what you've done normally for your actual YouTube video. So there's nothing special you need to do here. You can see there's some character limits, and the whole point is to just build some curiosity and get people to click and be interested in the video that you're promoting. Now you may be wondering, okay, that's great, but how on earth do we actually choose what video we put here to promote? Well, great question, unless you didn't answer it and you already knew. So either way, we're going to go over to your dashboard. So this is, you go to your Creator Studio dashboard for your YouTube channel, click on Analytics, and then click on Audience here, and click on See More, and then we're going to do the last 90 days. And what you want to do is, if it doesn't automatically show up, you can click this plus button and add the subscribers column. And then you can see what videos get you the most views or get you the most subscribers. So here I recommend look at the videos that get you the most subscribers. They might not have a lot of views, but they seem to do well getting you subscribers. And I'm using a smaller channel as an example. You can see here it's gotten a total of 65 subscribers over the past 90 days. That might be the reality that you're at right now. And so you just choose the video that looks like it might get you the best subscribers, and you can choose up to 3. You can do 1, or you can do 2, or you can do 3, but you don't want to do more than 3, and you obviously need at least 1. So I'm going to go ahead and say, let's say video 1, 2, and 3 are going to be our best ones. Now, what's very important here, and I get a lot of questions about this, do not copy and paste the URL of these live videos into Google Ads. What you need to do is re-upload them unlisted. So you choose your 3 top performing videos, and hopefully you have a saved version of them somewhere on your hard drive. Open up your video editor again, change at least 10 to 20 seconds somewhere. Add some music, cut off the outro, add some extra graphics, or make the video shorter. You need to make a significant modification to it and then re-upload it, just like you'd upload a normal YouTube video, but upload it as unlisted. And so this will be a brand new version of a video you already know is working. Why do you want to do this? Because YouTube ads watch time is terrible. So this is actually from one of our live examples, an actual ad that we ran. And you can see for suggested and browse features and YouTube search, the average watch time is around 5 minutes. The average watch time for a YouTube ad is 1 minute and 15 seconds. And average watch time is a huge determining factor for the organic performance of your video. It doesn't matter that this average comes from YouTube advertising. This average will drive down your entire video's average and it will kill your video. So here's another example of an extreme example where we ran YouTube ads and we only got 50 seconds of average watch time versus 4 for organic. And this is totally normal because for some strange, inexplicable reason, we found that people really like clicking ads and then just not watching. There's just a lot of curiosity. They click on it and they go, oh, what's this? I've never seen this. This is an ad. And then they're just not interested in the video. So make sure you re-upload your videos as unlisted. And in terms of calls to action, the only special thing you might want to do with your video is just make sure that your video has a clear call to action to check out more content. That's it. You don't have to do anything fancy. You don't need some script. You don't need some NLP thing to get people to subscribe. You're just promoting content that you know already works. And inside of that content, hopefully you're telling people to check out more of your content and, of course, subscribe. So hopefully that gives you enough information to figure out what video to paste here when you're creating your video ad. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and click on Save Ad. And then as you can see, we have our first discovery ad inside of our Think Media channel ad group. Now, we have 2 other ad groups and they need a video ad. So what we'll do is we'll click on the ad here to select it, and we can actually come up here to edit and we can copy it. So we'll copy, you'll see a notification at the bottom that we have in fact copied it. And if we scroll up to the top here, you'll see that now this paste icon has appeared. So we'll click on paste, we'll select our campaign that we're working on now, and then we will select the other 2 ad groups that our ad is not in. So we'll select video creators and Nick Nimmin here, and then we'll click on done. And we don't want to accidentally double paste, so go ahead and click on pause just the first couple times you do this, just so you get the hang of it. And then we'll go ahead and click on paste, and it will run in the background, and it will say our 2 ads have pasted. So we are still looking at channel Think Media, so we can come over here to this little gray icon in the far left. When we click on it, we'll be able to select our other ad groups. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Nick Nimmin here, and you'll see that up here we've changed from Think Media to Nick Nimmin, so we're in a different ad group. And if I click out, you'll see that here is the ad that we've pasted. It's currently paused. So this is why I recommend pasting and pausing, just in case you accidentally paste it someplace in the wrong place. You don't have some random video someplace running as an ad that you didn't actually intend to. So I'll show you where the other video is posted. So if we come back over here, click on our navigation, and we click on video creators, and you see we've changed to video creators, and we're still in the same campaign. We see that our ad has also been pasted in video creators. So now we just need to turn them on, right? We're pretty much good to go with our campaign. So I'll come back over here and I'll click on the campaign name itself so I can see all the ads across all the ad groups. And now you see I'm all campaigns, Fresh Fans Academy Discovery, which is what we're just making. And if I scroll down here, you'll see here is the ad that we originally made, and here are the 2 copies. And if everything looks good, you'll want to turn these 2 copies on. Don't leave them paused, right? So make sure once they're done, you click this little drop down and click on Enable. So I'm going to come back over here to Ad Groups, and with that, your campaign is set up and ready to run. So we'll end on the diagram. You've created your campaign. You've created a couple of ad groups, and inside of those ad groups, you have 1 to 3 ads that you're testing to figure out which one works the best. So thank you so much for watching. Sincerely hope you got some value out of this video and you're a lot more confident with the Google Ads platform to help grow your channel. Of course, this is advertising. There are no guarantees for how much it's going to cost you for a view or cost you for a subscriber, but I can tell you that this is an invaluable tool you have to rapidly learn what type of content is going to bring in the subscribers that you're looking for. So hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive marketing guides just like this one and other guides to help grow your channel. And until the next, keep building the business you love.